Hello everyone, and welcome to Julian's House of Pain. Yes, that's right, we're back on my couch, where usually I make bad choices, but today you get to make a bad choice for me. Yeah. If you hear controller noises in the background, Adam's over here playing video games. So, I have for us our books potentially for our next read-along. The votes have really surprised me that I've seen so far. I'm gonna have to count them up and see what we really came up with. You guys probably remember that we were voting between The Program, Breach of Peace, The Elysian Prophecy, and A Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm not gonna read you the synopses of those all again. If you're curious, you can just go watch the last video. So let's go to the video and look at our votes. A lot of people voted this time, so this one's going to be interesting. So first we're going to look at the video and see what our votes are there, and then we're going to go over to my Patreon, where if you remember, all of the patrons' votes count for 2. So we're going to count votes here, and then we're going to go see what the patrons thought. Last time the patrons swung the vote, so we're going to see if that happens again this time. I wore makeup yesterday, and my skin is broken out. Can you tell that it just does not like makeup? We are in agreement about that. Alright, I'm going to start counting. Alright, there were a lot of votes on the video, but now we're going to go over to my Patreon and see if the patrons can swing it. It's actually a lot more even than I thought it was going to be. Although there is a definite leader right now, we'll see if it stays that way. Okay, all of the votes are tallied. This was a bit of a surprise, the way that this ended up. Like, I did not think it was going to go down this way, but the winner of our next read-along is The Program. I am shook. I did not think that this one was going to win, especially since my daughter is already like reading it over on Twitch. I thought maybe y'all would go get your fill over there. But no, you guys want me to read The Program. It won with 21 votes. The second place was Elysian Prophecy with 13. Third place was Breach of Peace with 12. And luckily for me, because now I could avoid reading it, A Court of Thorns and Roses only got 11 votes. So I'm glad that that one's at the bottom. I'm actually kind of surprised that Breach of Peace didn't win, though. I'm a little bit disappointed. I was kind of looking forward to shredding that one. I'm probably just going to get it and do a regular review with that one instead then, because I do want to get a review of it out while it's still in the zeitgeist. I want to be on time for something in my life, one thing. But The Program won by a lot, so just gotta say, The Program is a lesser-known book, so y'all better watch that read-along, because the ones that are lesser-known do get fewer views. So, you voted for this. This is your fault. So, you better watch it. Adam thought I should have done a summary of all of the YouTube ones, but The Program was in the lead the whole time, but not by as much, and then I went over to Patreon, and the patrons were like, you're reading The Program, ma'am. There were a few votes for the Elysian Prophecy. I think like one person voted for A Court of Thorns and Roses, but it could not keep up with The Program. So just so we remember, I'm going to be reading the synopsis to The Program, and then I'm going to let you guys go so I can edit this video, because I'm filming it on a Sunday, right before it basically needs to get uploaded. And then I will purchase The Program, probably from a used bookstore, because I don't want to pay like the publisher for this shit. Sloane knows better than to cry in front of anyone. With suicide now an international epidemic, one outburst could land her in the program, the only proven course of treatment. Sloane's parents have already lost one child. Sloane knows they'll do anything to keep her alive. But she also knows that everyone who's been through the program returns a blank slate, because their depression is gone, but so are their memories. Dun dun dun. Under constant surveillance at home and school, Sloane puts on a brave face and keeps her feelings buried deep as she can. The only person Sloane can be herself with is James. He's promised to keep them both safe and out of the treatment, and Sloane knows their love is strong enough to withstand anything. But despite the promises they made to each other, it's getting harder to hide the truth. They are both growing weaker. Depression is setting in, and the program is coming for them. So, yes, depression is an epidemic. The program is coming for them. This book looks like it's going to be about as tone deaf as you can possibly get about mental health. So, we can look forward to that. That'll be super great, I'm sure. I hope it's not boring, because I have a feeling it might just be a bunch of teenagers whinging, but we'll find out, I guess, 'cause we're reading it. Y'all better watch it. Alright, I gotta go edit this video so I can have it up for you, so you know what's happening on Monday afternoon. And if you're bored in the meantime, feel free to read my book, The Wolf and the Hawk. It's a fantasy romance available right now on Amazon in paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and I just reduced the price on the ebook, so, you know, go grab it if you want. It's a fantasy romance, like I said, so if you like a little kissing and a little killing, might be the book for you. I'll see you guys next time with whatever it is I'm doing next time. Bye! It has come to my attention that there may be a few people left in the world who do not know who my patrons are, and this will not stand. My patrons are Belle, Anne Sophie, Callison, Ray, Artemis, Shelby, Zaire, Jesper, Irene, Scribbling Cat, Savvy, Jenny, Amanda, Lisa, Sarah, Anna W., Anna C., Light Julie, O.S., Lennox, Kit, Hayden Glade, and Persephone. There, consider yourselves educated on the best people in the whole world. You're welcome. I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, no, I wouldn't be here today, living and dying with the choices I've made.